Festivali Ikinges, the cornerstone and the start-up point for Eurovision, was on Friday night, and we finally have our first song for Eurovision 2017. It is Lindita Helimi with the song Botta. It translates to world. Emily, what do you think of Lindita and FIK as a whole this year?
I think she was okay. She was definitely one of the best of the night, but she wasn't my personal favourite, so I'm a bit still like, oh, I wish this other person went and stuff like that. But I have grown to like her song a little bit more now, but because it's Albania, they usually do revamp the song, so I don't want to grow too attached to anything. I have also heard that it was supposed to be an English song, so we'll have to see what that'll be like. I'm just scared that it won't be as powerful because it's in English, but yeah, we'll have to see about that. For now, it's not like too bad or anything. But yeah, I'm expecting a revamp.
And as you can see, we have someone new with us. This is Matthijs, all the way from the Netherlands. So what are your thoughts on the Albanian entry this year?
Well, at first I had like another favorite, like Dilan Reka with Mosharo. The first time I listened to it, it was like not my personal favorite, but when I started listening to it more, I really started to like it. And it's like, I honestly think this can reach the final if she puts more effort in it and like maybe do another version of the song. And yeah, I think it could do well, but I think she benefits more from a bilingual version, like the first part of her song in Albanian and then the second part of her song in English.
Okay, I don't mind it. It's okay. I can see why this won though, because it's the most stereotypical, generic Festivali Ikinges winner we have seen. 4 years in a row now, they've picked a shouting Albanian woman. And yeah, I just don't get why the orchestra and this selection is used so heavily now, because, like you said, we had it was a very strong selection. I felt there's like a good 3 or 4 songs, and then they pick the most generic, obvious one, which is a bit boring and sleepy. When they had a song like you said, Mosharo, which was really current, it was upbeat, it would have definitely qualified, I felt. I'm not saying Lindita can't qualify or won't qualify, I think she will, because she has a great voice and it's very powerful. I just think, like an Ada Tarifa, the song is beneath her, and I think she could do a lot better. Like I said, Emily, yeah, the song was originally wrote in English and then translated into Albanian for Festivali Ikinges, which makes it think it will go back into English. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't mind the song, I just find it somewhat forgettable once I finish listening to it. And I think this is a song where running order is going to play a big part in it. In its semi-final, whoever it's up against or wherever it's going, if it's going on quite early, it's going to struggle more than if it was, say, closing the show. But it could close, it's definitely got the power to close the show, but we're going to have to wait and see. One thing that was really shocking for me is like how much of a margin she won by. She won by 31 points. The juries absolutely loved her, but she only placed 3rd in the public vote. Emily, what do you think about the fact that the public weren't sharing the same sort of love for her than the juries were?
I always think that if the public don't like the song, then why would the rest of Europe then vote for the song? Like, if the country itself don't like to vote for the song, why would anyone else want to, like, if you get what I mean? I mean, in this case it wasn't like too bad or anything, but I'm still really unsure about using juries and stuff in the whole Eurovision and in national finals, but there's nothing we can do about it, I suppose. Like, she's not like the worst ever. It's alright, I guess.
And Matthias, what about you? Do you agree or disagree with what Emily had to say?
Yeah, I partly agree, but also disagree. But like every country has its own culture and its own opinions about songs. So I honestly think that it's a good thing, like to don't use juries at all, like in shows as Festival Ikeng is, because like the public wants like an act for them to represent, and if that's their choice, then people should like agree with that. And I think like juries are also like in the televote, because like if there were no juries, the people who are like part of the jury can also like vote in the televoting. So I think like the whole people should like be more important than the whole jury thing. Maybe still use the jury, but like 25% to 75% in like national selection shows, because it's an act that the people want and not like 5 people sitting behind a desk.
Very fair points, but you know, when it's all said and done, is Lindita off the Eurovision in Kiev? What do you think she can do? Do you think she can get Albania back into the final, or is this world going nowhere? Make sure you let us know. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and at Eurotrip.com. We'll be posting vlogs every single week.